Good morning, Dan. Well, I can tell you it's going to be a mostly pleasant and a sunny day over most parts of South Africa. But currently, as you can see, it's cloudy and we've got some thick fog along the west coast as well as over the peninsula, Cape Town and surrounding areas. Throughout the morning, the cloud and fog will slowly clear up. It will remain partly cloudy with a high of 23 degrees today in the mother city and mostly light winds along the coast. And then into the rest of the week as well as the weekend, things remain mostly chilly in the mother city, and then also a foggy start to the day on Thursday with lots of cloud overhead, and then later we have a cold front making landfall, spreading some showers over the southwestern parts as well as overnight into Friday morning, and later only reaching a high of 19 degrees in Cape Town. It will remain chilly into the weekend for the mother city with only 20 degrees on Sunday, and then slightly warming up into Monday with a high of 22 degrees. As mentioned, a cloudy start to the day for the southwestern parts, but throughout the morning, foggy patches clearing along the coast. It will remain partly cloudy along the coast and much cooler in parts of the southern as well as eastern coast. But otherwise, as mentioned, a sunny, warm and pleasant workers' day for the central parts of South Africa, with maximum temperatures in the mid to upper 20s. Only a 20% chance of drizzle early this morning over parts of the southern coast, and then also a slight chance of a quick shower moving over the far northern coast of KwaZulu-Natal. But after a chilly morning, it's becoming a sunny and warm to hot today over the northeastern parts of South Africa. A high of 28 degrees in Mahikeng, 25 in Johannesburg, and you can expect 27 degrees in Pretoria, and maximum temperatures above 30 degrees today in parts of the Lowveld. It's also a sunny and mild day for the Free State with a high of 26 degrees in Bloemfontein, 24 in Bethlehem. It's slightly cool in parts of the Eastern Cape, still partly cloudy and mild with 24 degrees in Mthatha, but a mostly sunny and warm day for KwaZulu-Natal with 27 degrees in Pietermaritzburg. Cloudy at first, becoming partly cloudy along the coast of the Eastern Cape with a high of 23 degrees in East London. A slight chance of a shower with the far northern coast of KwaZulu-Natal, otherwise partly cloudy and warm with a high of 27 degrees today in Durban. It's a mostly sunny and warm day for the southern parts of South Africa. I have 25 degrees in Beaufort West and 26 in Graaff-Reinet, becoming partly cloudy later over parts of the Winelands with a high of 26 degrees in Robertson. It's partly cloudy along the southern coastline with a morning drizzle still possible over Mossel Bay, later reaching a high of 21 degrees as well as in Plettenberg Bay with a southwesterly swell of 2.5 meters along the southern coastline. But it's a sunny, warm to hot today for parts of the Northern Cape, remaining dry with a high of 34 degrees in Upington, 32 in Prieska. You can expect 30 in Kimberley, slightly cooler over the southern parts with a high of 23 degrees in Sutherland. Becoming partly cloudy later after a foggy start to the day for Cape Town with a high of 23 degrees, mostly westerly winds with a southwesterly swell of more than 2.5 meters along the west coast. And then into Thursday, things remain sunny, warm to hot and dry across South Africa. Maximum temperatures yet again in the mid to upper 20s. You can expect a high of 27 degrees in Bloemfontein, yet again 25 in Johannesburg and 27 degrees in Pretoria. Slightly warm in the Eastern Cape, but much warmer over KwaZulu-Natal, with the hot weather returning with a high of 30 degrees in Durban. And then later, as mentioned, that cold front making landfall, spreading some showers into the Western Cape as well as overnight with a high of 19 degrees in Cape Town on Friday, and the light rain also spreading along the southern coastline. Well, that's all from the Weather Centre for now.
It's easy to stop using drugs. In the beginning, I could go weeks without using, but I found the spaces between stopping and starting got smaller. Even when the drugs had consumed everything, I could stop. The problem was staying stopped. I eventually found myself walking to a Narcotics Anonymous meeting, and I found out how to stay stopped, one day at a time.
Good morning, it's just gone 8 o'clock. We're heading now into the last hour of the Workers' Day edition of Morning News Today here on ENCA with me, Dan Moyana. Happy Workers' Day to you. Now, throughout this morning, we have been focusing on workers' issues. But first, Here are our top stories at this hour. Sibanye Steel Water Mine in Rustenburg will conduct inspections today at the shaft, where 1,800 mine workers got stuck yesterday. They are out, all of them safe. South Africans rally behind Olympic champion Caster Semenya. She will find out today if she'll have to restrict her natural levels of testosterone when competing. And while political parties are campaigning on several issues ahead of next week's polls, research by Mark Data shows that South Africans are more concerned about securing jobs than anything else. Ms. Kate Nokwe, those are the top stories. What have you got for us in the world of sport?
This hour, Britain, we get reaction from Tottenham Hotspur as well as Ajax Amsterdam coaches after playing to that 1-0 win for Ajax, at least in Champions League last night. And also, we focus obviously on that story, Caster Semenya, you were mentioning. That's definitely like a reaction from a lot of the players in South Africa.
Thank you very much, Ms. Noke. Annette Fenter standing by in Cape Town. Weather-wise, what's in store for us, Annette, on this Workers' Day?
Good morning, Dan, and happy Workers' Day to everyone. It's going to be a mostly sunny, pleasant and warm day over the central part of the country. Some cloud overhead in the west, but otherwise pleasantly warm across the country. But stay tuned to find out exactly what the weather's doing on this Workers' Day in your area.